Two artists, one space, and a surprise is in store as our artists are put to the challenge of collaborating and reinventing yet another mundane space. Will this week's collaboration flourish, or will it fail miserably? We'll find out as you watch this space.
I do a lot of kinds of art. There's a term for it called multidisciplinary, when I do what I like. My art mostly involves drawing, installation, performance art, and also sound work. My work basically has a lot of my personality. I like things that are heartwarming in a way and also yet strange. And I wanted to able to communicate with people who doesn't understand art. Because I'm born in a very normal family background where my father is actually a butcher. Person like him, he always tell me he don't understand what is art. So one day, hopefully, he would understand what I do. And that would be a very strong satisfaction for me.
My kind of style of painting is pop art style. Ever since I was in school, I've always been intrigued by graphic art and how graphic works always looks nice on posters or on screen, but I've always wanted to paint them and see how it will be looking like. I started painting things in regards to my nostalgia, my past. I painted objects, architectures. For my recent and current work, I've been painting just a lot of architecture. So I guess what I've painted has a connection to me as well. My dad used to take photos when I was younger. So a lot of times, I don't realize like all these places, I've been there before. So when I look at those pictures, I'm thinking like, I don't remember all these memories. So my idea is to repaint these places again and then like give it a current contemporary look, my own take at it.
I'm excited and nervous to work with him for this art challenge because I do not know him at all and I have not seen his work. It's rather refreshing. I take it as a good experience for me.
I'm very excited to embark on this project with Angie. I guess this is something I've always been wanting to do. I mean, collaborate with another artist from a different discipline, create something which, as cliche it sounds, out of the box and I guess out of our comfort zone.
Hello, Dean.
Yeah, hi Angie, how are you?
Good, everything good. How about you?
Fine. Yeah.
I'm so excited until I cannot sleep.
Really?
Yes,
wow.
Very nervous.
Oh, very nervous.
Your challenge is to create engaging site-specific artwork for the public space along the footpath at the Cable Ski Lagoon in East Coast Park.
This area at the East Coast Park is a barren concrete space screaming for a transformation. Flanked by a cable ski lagoon and an ocean view, our artists will be given 10 days to give it a breath of life by creating a public art piece that reflects its surroundings. The question is, can they do it?
Okay, well, so that's the space where we'll be doing our work. Yeah. Right. Okay, so space for us to create a work. Yeah.
Okay, there's a lagoon, that's the sea. So we are actually in between of these two. One thing is we need to create things that is weatherproof.
Yeah,
weatherproof. We need to have material that is at least weatherproof. This place is a bit
bland. I mean, because there's a lot of
down.
Yeah.
So we need some colors to inject attraction.
Yeah,
like can make a mobile deck where people can rest here and look at the scenery. Since here is lack of sitting spaces, man. Somehow.
Yeah, that's a good idea. First thing that got into my head was like, wow, it's just a space with yellow tape on it, and like have to think of ways how to create a work that would fit the space as well, because there's no pillars around it to hold up any kind of work. So it's just, I guess the challenge lies there, like creating something which could accommodate to the space and not fall under pressure of weather. I like all the ramps. Works. Yeah, I think if we incorporate some of the ideas like that,
how about paper plane, right?
Yeah.
Paper plane, but then it actually submerged onto the ground. But we make a public sculpture. I have a few ideas, but I'm not very sure because it's at the same time I'm working with another artist. So it's not just about me. There's a lot of possibilities to look at it. I'm interested to have an element of surprise for the public. Something that probably can strike their curiosity. Or you can even add on dialogue. Like let's say, because we know how they will come here all the time and bang or something like, oops, you know, like splash. I like to inject some humor to this because when people come here, their mood are awfully very relaxed. And then if they see something very funny, probably, you know, you'll bring some good memories for them.
Right now, I'm just trying not to be too stressed up. So what I've done is I've took photos of things around in this place and then how I would incorporate that into an artwork and then see what NG has also and then combine them and then come up with something. So one, where just now? We start 2 meters as well?
Can be shorter because this one is this way, isn't it?
Too big, maybe smaller.
Make it smaller.
1 or 1.5?
1.6 would be okay.
1.6.
This is already done, isn't it?
No, this is the line. This is the line. I asked them about.
Yes, we have. All right.
Coming up next, our duo get cracking as they set forth with a plan of action and attempt to complete their masterpiece in just 10 days. With 8 days to go, our artists sit down to finalize their concept and game plan for an art installation at East Coast Park.
What do you think we can do?
The park is where people go for leisure, for recreation. I think the theme rest and relax would be ideal.
So I think to have a camp is a good way to also give good, positive family life.
Okay, since we're gonna use the rest and relax theme, right? Why not we get 2 tents? So I'll take the rest theme and then you take the relax theme.
So basically, we are making an installation of 2 tents with the concept of rest and relax. Tin and I decided to work separately because it's so much more efficient because both of us have our own spaces to work. And of course, we might work differently, but we are working towards the same goal. So I think to create the 2 tents, which call rest and relax, is also representing 2 artists working in one space itself, where the word itself is actually 2 as 1.
The inspiration behind the tents was that a lot of Singaporeans, when they go to the beach, they love to pitch up tents. It's just like having a house by the beach. There's a feel-good factor to it as well.
We are planning to create this tent inspired from the idea of a circus tentage, whereby it's colorful, attractive, and also at the same time, we make it easy for people to access.
Basically, we need to find the right kind of tent, the right kind of size, and which would fit into the space we would need.
We went to Beach Road because we know over there's a lot of army supplies and camping equipment. So we are just looking out for tent, at the same time all these little objects that we probably feel that we can use it.
So there's some...
Yeah, but they also sell it in a package. Like 4-man tent, lantern, fan and camping.
Yeah, but not too sure,
This is a good deal also, but we can look at more stuff.
What I'm doing is I'm just totally changing the whole environment of what should be inside a tent by the beach. If you're going into like a shisha parlor, there'll be a lot of pillows, so it's really rest. What they can do is that I'll be putting in like a notepad where they can record what they dream or maybe what their thoughts are. So it's like a dream recorder.
Fan.
Yeah.
Rather than an electrical fan, because we have to find something that is rather back to basic, or things that probably even be unpredictable to find it. I've been thinking about how can I interpret relax. So it's by means of games, and also I'll be putting some simple gadgets. 这个两个颜色。
You want what color?
I can put work tie up and strings, or to create a barricade or something. Or we can put it. Yeah, I mean I'll just buy.
It's blue, right?
I like these two combinations.
Ask for receipt. Around it.
Yeah, they sell it here.
Yeah, you want to ask?
Excuse me. Can I look at your tent? Yeah, the tent. Ah. You don't have a one that is open to see how big is it?
For the open one, actually we don't have the space actually.
Oh, okay. So it's
But the dimensions are here.
Okay.
Starting from 2 men to 8 men.
So you have the 2-man one.
Yes.
How does the package, the lantern and the fan, how does it look like? Can I take a look?
Powered by battery, is it?
Yes.
So
Then
the
for
fan,
is like this one. So it's actually a clip lah. So same thing you can actually
clip it on the structure.
Yeah, perhaps I'll get these 2 colors. Oh, these 3 colors are quite cool. How much is this? How much is this?
Oh, this one. This is $3.
There we saw a lot of tiny things like whistle that I could use. Dean saw some raincoat fabric that he could use. So we thought that why not we just get it first and see how we can actually fit into the installation. It's fun when we finally get our stuff and we can start working on it since we got the main material.
Alright, thank you. When we bought the tent, the original color was green, and then we wanted to get that bright kind of color. So basically I used all these 4 colors, inspired by the blow-up paper ball, those old school nostalgic kind of toys which sometimes I would bring to the beach to play. So I thought like that would be quite cool because firstly it's eye-catching and I like the color scheme to it.
Okay, so I'm going to show you what happened to my paint. Look, it looks like an old tent. It's very difficult to color directly, paint it on top because it's actually a waterproof, like similar to raincoat. So I have not worked with this kind of material before, and I didn't realize it until I actually spent the whole day painting it yesterday. Now I feel like as if I wasted a lot of my time.
Coming up, it's the highly anticipated setup day, and our artists are excited to bring their ideas to life.
Yes, it's the last day!
But the weather turns for the worse, threatening to destroy all their hard work.
Better, please, God. Don't rain.
Wah, so loud.
Yeah, I think like this okay. Nice color. Color good. These are the my games, that the poster that I created where people they can actually have some little entertainment in the tent. So I created these posters. Hello! So once they get into the tent, they will see this, they probably start laughing. I feel that to reach out art in this kind of public space, we need to keep it as down to earth as possible. As long as they are lit into the tentage and they could look around in the tent, I feel that would be enough to fulfill this project by making it interactive. Nice color. Oh, you use the raincoat?
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
This one was more waterproof.
Yep.
This one? Feeling cool? Cool? Feeling angry? Your head is boiling, fan your anger away, cool down and take a deep breath, see? And then here, cool.
I'm looking at my phone, checking the weather.
Yeah, man.
Alright. Rain, go away. Come back another day.
Better, please, God. Don't rain.
I just wanted to ask your opinion.
About what?
Which one you like?
This one.
This one cute, right?
This one nicer.
Resting also coincides with sleep. So sometimes before you sleep, the idea of counting sheep usually would help.
Headache is just because you think too much. So don't think too much. Just be relaxed. I'm quite thankful for the help that I received because without my friends, I think I wouldn't able to. I probably have to finish off till late at night. So with extra hands, it's always nice.
Very what?
Cozy. Yeah.
But the thing is, firstly, I don't know whether people would go in.
We don't need to worry about all these things. We put it there, make sure that is clear and the information is there. Curiosity will bring people in.
Angie is very vocal. I mean, she says what she wants. For me, I'm a bit more laid back. So far, things which she suggested all made sense to me, and then my ideas seem to work well with her. I mean, like, she agrees to some of it. We should still work together.
It looks like something I would like to go and explore soon.
When we came to the space, it was very hot, and then I was overconfident, although I thought that it would be very sunny the whole day. We managed to finish about 80% of the works, and then it started to rain.
It's wet though. It's wet. The ground is wet.
I think she said it looks fine, but
When it started to rain, I felt worried. But at the same time, I wasn't so worried because I thought, oh, maybe it's a good experiment for the tent to see whether how it will last and how, if not, we could actually do something about it to make it more long-lasting.
What we did was that we turned the tent into something very colorful. Okay, we applied a lot of pastel, loud colors, and at the same time, we decided to make it different so that it wouldn't blend in with other tents by the beach.
Rest and Relax is a fun, quirky art piece that invites you to take a moment and escape within. A welcome addition to the Cable Ski Lagoon, it is inspired by the laid-back atmosphere at East Coast Park, as well as the hundreds of weekend campers who just want a little R&R. It is a thoughtful piece that pushes your experience a little further with contemplative yet simple and engaging activities to take your mind off the stresses of life. So take a step in, rest and relax.
I want people to feel curious about the tent. I think once they feel curious, they'll get near to it, and then that's where I think we are partially successful.
For my concept when the public goes into the space. There's a lot of pillows and then it's very comfortable in the tent.
Appreciate. Wait, I don't know. Rest and erase. I don't get.
Oh, I think you're supposed to write something.
Yeah.
And you have to tear it out. Then you're supposed to hang it somewhere here. Oh no. The sheep on this side, it looked interesting. We became curious of what this whole thing was. So yeah, because it looked weird but cute at the same time.
I made it interactive by the activities that I have created inside the tent, like instructional activities. There is a tambourine, and there's whistle, and there's even tools for them to create marks on wood blocks. So there are a couple of things like that which I think that most people would like doing it.
I think it's kind of weird, but it's cool and I had fun inside it.
Feeling angry, your head is boiling. Is your head boiling?
Turn your anger away, cool down, and take a deep breath.
Exhale.
My favorite thing is about blowing the whistle. Go.
Why can't you?
I'm stronger. I like to do it.
She's stronger.
I like to relax because it has the carving thing. Yeah, I like carving messages. Yeah.
I like this because you can really let out your anger or your stress, because they have this you can write about who you don't like.
Oh! I feel great that we all completed the artwork because it has been quite an intensive week from planning to making and setting up. So yeah.
I felt rather relieved that the whole project is over. It felt wonderful to be working with someone from another discipline. Although, yeah, she does a lot of installation and performances while I do a lot of paintings. Yeah, and when we get together, it felt quite good